Hey guys, Two-Time Marine here with another MOS profile today, talking about 0621's field radio operators. These guys do exactly that. They operate radios. They are comm guys. They are responsible for ensuring that the different units can talk to each other. That is their goal. It's maybe not the most glamorous of all jobs, but it's certainly one of the most important jobs that you can have in the Marine Corps, because if you don't have working communications, then you're fucking useless. You can't talk to friendlies in the area. You can't call in fire support. You can't call in artillery. You can't call in backup, QRF if you guys get hit. And so it's a very, very important job. It's I've heard a lot of radio operators called pogues, and they are in the sense that they're not actual infantry, but as a radio operator, you can be put, as a male radio operator, you can be put in engineer battalions, artillery battalions, infantry, tanks, AEVs, as well as headquarters and communication battalions. So you very well could be a radio operator, but then get put with an infantry unit. And what that'll mean is most likely you'll be the radio guy for a squad when they go out on patrol. And so you will be the dude that talks to the squad leader and who relays any messages that he has. So you could very well get into the thick of it just like the grunts do. We had our comm guys. We had one of our staff sergeants was old. He was an old recon guy, and he was fucking cool as shit. He loved radios. He was an absolute perfectionist. His radios were top notch. When he was in charge of our comm section, everything worked. I mean, that's all there is to it. And I still remember him now, and I hope he's doing well. I haven't talked to him in a while, but he was a cool dude. But comm is, like I said, it's very important. The basics to it is you're going to be working with a variety of radios that the Marine Corps uses. And I'm not going to get into those because there's a shit ton of different equipment that radio guys use. But you'll be using some of the handheld stuff all the way up to the things where they have the big antennas you got to set up. You'll understand how to work all of that stuff. So one of the good things is that you... What was I going with this? Is that if you get out of the Marine Corps, knowing how to work with these different radios is important, because while the civilians may not use the exact radios the Marine Corps uses, the concepts are the same all around. And so if you really enjoy this sort of work, I'd be willing to bet that you can find something out in the civilian world that involves this, which is kind of cool. It's always nice to be able to transfer that job over. Some of the basics for the job is, well, first the MOS school is going to be in 29 Palms, California. And when I was there, I'd see all the comm booths running around doing their comm thing. And I don't remember how long the school is. Depending on what you do, I think it's can be up to 2-3 months. But it's really pretty simple to get into the comm field. You basically got to be a U.S. citizen. And you have to be a U.S. citizen because you're going to be dealing with encrypted stuff. You're going to be dealing with Marine Corps encryption, and that's something that they don't want someone who's not yet a citizen to get, is my understanding. If I'm wrong, then hey, I'm wrong. But you got to be able to get a secret security clearance, which I believe you can only get as a U.S. citizen. So just be mindful of that. Otherwise, just have a valid state driver's license, and you're pretty much good. There's a lot to it. I know a fair amount of that stuff because I had to as a section chief, because our radios would go down and I would need to know how to try to get them back up running, just in case, if our comm guys weren't able to get to my gun quick enough. And I'm certainly no expert. I mean, those guys, especially the staff sergeant, like I was talking about, are just fucking pros at it. But I could get the job done, bare minimum if things really went downhill. But yeah, not a ton else to say. It is a very, very important job. Communications is absolutely key, especially in combat, because if you don't have comms, chances are you could be shooting on your own guys, which is never good. So comms are very, very important. If you guys have any questions or concerns, hit me up, and I'll see you in the next one. Semper Fi.